Всем привет, ребята! У нас сегодня с вами Геншин и, как видите, результат моей случайной круточки. Я зашла сделать ежедневки перед записью видео, сделала традиционно круточку, и вот, пожалуйста, результат. Вообще-то я не то чтобы планировала выбивать скирк, у меня еще далеко до 90-й, и я думала, что, ну, как бы, вряд ли мне что-то выпадет, а она выпала. Да, кстати, пока я не снимала видео, я тут еще кое-кого накрутила. Давайте ее поставим. Это пока лучшее, что у меня есть, наверное. Я еще кое-кого накрутила. Сейчас я вам покажу. Я заходила делать ежедневки, какие-то там всякие мелкие задания, чтобы немножечко как-то подниматься, развиваться. Ну, что-то фармила. В общем, я выкрутила кэцин из обычного баннера. Что еще? Сянлин, по-моему, вы еще не видели, если я не ошибаюсь. Ну, это вы лицезрели прямо сейчас. Что еще? Ее. Это вы, по-моему, уже видели. Ну, наверное, все. И Сахарозу, по-моему, вы уже видели. Ну, в общем, как-то так. Вот такой у меня набор. Так, ну я, естественно, хочу ее сразу вкачать. Боже, какая она красивая. Я ее только, наверное, не смогу возвысить нормально, да? Садоводство в чайнике. У меня нет чайника. Область сбора, наверное, очень далеко. Ну и это у нас фонтейне. Ладно, ну пока сделаем так. У меня вообще нет оружия. Пока я разве что у кэцин его могу забрать, или у... Ну... Или это. Лучше все равно ничего нет. Я, конечно, потом посмотрю, что на нее можно взять. Я пока поставлю только всякую, ну прям совсем ерунду. Конечно, хочется ее побыстрее возвысить в таком случае. Так, я молитву взяла, да? Давайте. Вот отсюда я выбила кэцин. Давайте сделаем круточку. Всякая ерунда выпадает. Вот холодное лезвие, кстати. Ну, я думаю, что, наверное, холодное лезвие это прям очень не очень для нее. А давайте я быстро гляну. Прям быстро-быстро сейчас гляну. Какие на нее билды. Хотя бы какие на нее оружия. Сейчас гляну, советуют. Ну, помимо, естественно, всяких 5-звездочек. Черный меч и черногорский длинный меч. Мне это все негде взять, если что, ребят. А можно советы для бедных? Черногорский, по-моему, можно выковать, да? Или его... Где его можно получить? В магазине Пайман. Ну прекрасно. Какой магазин Пайман? Я бедная. Где советы для бедных? Кстати, что там в магазине у нас? Ну, в магазине все грустно. Ладно. Тогда мы, наверное, пойдем по заданиям. Интересно, могу я пока просто в отряд поставить? Где она?
Need something taken care of?
Нам же сильно драться не придется. Когда-то я ее хотела. Ух, какая. Посмотрите на ее ноги просто. Все сияют. Еще на своем основном аккаунте я ее хотела, но не выбила. Так, теперь она у меня есть. Так. Что по заданиям у нас? Церемония сошествия. Мы вот это никак не закончим, да? Подождите 2 дня до 8 утра. Обязательно до 8? Давайте сделаем до 8 с небольшим. Готово. Так, что там с горой? Где гора? Гора Аутсан. А, ну вот. Я помню, что я сюда телепортировалась, хотела потом открыть эту башню, которая в облаках там. Но не знаю, будем ли мы сейчас этим заниматься. Вот здесь мы одну цаплю. Три горных пика, 3 волшебные птицы. На 3 горных вершинах. А, ну и все, что ли? Вот там, наверное, еще. И... А где еще? Я пока только одну вижу горную вершину. Может быть, вон там? Я не долечу туда, мне кажется. А вон это что? А что это такое осталось позади меня? Так это и была башня, наверное. Подождите. Стоп, возвращаемся. Так, стоп, я полетела туда, а вот тут. Вот это что? Давайте ей крылышки поменяем. Мне не нравится, как она выглядит с этими крыльями. Не то чтобы у меня был выбор, но хотя бы так. Хорошо. А что это? А, это закрытая статуя. А, вот, все. Вот в чем был весь вопрос. Прекрасно. Я думала, она где-то в другом месте. Эта башня где-то там наверху, а она вот она. Все, тогда еще раз. Почему? А, ну надо дождаться, да, хорошо. Мы дождемся. Поклоняться нечем. Я, по-моему, все геокулы уже отдала. Я статуи возвышала. Тут пока бегала без вас. А вон, кстати, давайте благословимся на всякий случай. Вон птица еще. Ну, давайте тогда еще и эту птицу повернем. Раз уж такое дело. Ну вот, да, все верно. Так, ну это вторая. Третья, я так понимаю, где-то там. Напротив. Вот тут, наверное, вот на этой возвышенности. Неожиданной, конечно, выпала она мне. Я прям обалдела. На какой-то примерно 70-й, наверное, крутке она выпала. Плюс-минус так. Для меня это удивительно, потому что мне крайне редко вообще даже на старом аккаунте выпадали ранние гаранты. Вообще ранние кто-либо. В принципе, ничего рано не падало. Мне всегда падало 90, а то и 92, там 95, вот так вот. Такое даже было. А это прям, ну, реально рано. Я не знаю, на самом деле, если бы я знала, что она мне выпадет, крутила бы я ее или... Так, стоп, это я куда-то... Сейчас непонятно, куда залезу. Возможно, я бы ее не крутила, но с другой стороны, в ближайшее время... Там наверху-то есть проход вообще? В ближайшее время нет особо круток того, кого я хочу.
Your hard work is paying off, as it should.
Так, где? Подождите. Еще раз. Я думаю, что к следующему баннеру, который меня реально заинтересует, я уже смогу снова накопить. Так, и что теперь? Так, мы нашли 3 птичек. Что теперь? Ничего? Или еще где-то есть какая-то птичка? Так, ладно, все, я пойду по делу, иначе я никогда не закончу свои задания. Если я так буду на все отвлекаться. Полетели. Я надеюсь, мы долетим. Мы, возможно, не долетим. Но вообще-то должны. Красно. Напишите, как с ней лучше составить группу из тех, кто у меня есть. Я сейчас вам после сценки покажу, кто у меня есть.
Well, Shenyun banned Mountain Shaper from Mount Outsong for 3 days.
Oh, and what about Mooncarver?
The scheme to plant mint in one's abode was one those two fools devised together? And when it comes to punishment, one does not discriminate.
Wow, that's pretty harsh, Cloud Retainer.
Let's get down to business. We have news of Rex Lapis.
Huh? Isn't that...
Yes, Rex Lapis's geopillar. It descended from on high this morning. He must have sent it for a reason, but it does not respond to our touch.
So, what does it mean? Is he in trouble?
Not necessarily. It could be a message only a specific person is meant to receive. Traveler, you alone spoke to Rex Lapis.
Oh, so it must be for the Traveler.
Give it a try.
Come to the spring on Mount Chingsa. I have left an entrance for you.
Well,
Just as one surmised, it seems that Rex Lapis will not count.
That would not surprise me in the slightest. He's always had a soft spot for the traveler, after all. But be that as it may, we have served Rex Lapis for millennia now.
that's right. So you mustn't let your guard down, even if Rex Lapis is by your side.
Alright, let's get going. We'll try not to keep you all waiting.
Так, ладно, мы отправляемся в какие-то горы. В какие горы-то мы отправляемся? А, ну тут у нас хотя бы есть телепорт, ура. Очень тяжело, конечно, когда у тебя не открыта вся карта Геншин. Что? Ты обалдел? Напугал меня. Так, куда? Туда. Наверх. Хорошо. А, секунду. Я обещала показать, кто у меня есть. Давайте посмотрим, кто у меня есть. Вот таким образом, наверное. Вот, собственно, моя скромная компания. Я думаю, что тут не так много вариантов для хороших каких-то групп, но как бы из того, что есть, посоветуйте, как можно скомбинировать. Все, лезем дальше. Я имею в виду комбинации со Скирк, естественно, потому что пока, кроме Кэцин, это лучший персонаж, который у меня есть вообще в наличии. Ну, Тигнари, конечно. Но Тигнари просто мне уже немножко поднадоело, если честно. Я настолько много играла на нем на старом аккаунте, что уже хотелось бы что-нибудь другое попробовать. Отстань. Не-не-не. Я по делу тут. Так, а если сейчас драться надо будет, а мы не готовы? У меня такой, конечно, боевой в кавычках отряд. Что это? Где мы? Ладно. Мне кажется, я тут уже была. Нет?
Who could have imagined that the once mighty Geo Archon might end up so, sitting on a humble stool in the woods, quietly weaving moon lanterns? You really do look like an old man now.
This is a Shao lantern, not a moon lantern. In ages past, when the gods waged war and the world was in turmoil, these had you tarried in the mortal realm for but a little while longer, you might have become quite accustomed to them.
Even so, it bears such a striking resemblance to the moon lanterns they used to offer up to the heavens. Could this truly be mere coincidence?
Perhaps in some sense it is, yet in another it isn't. For instance, who is to say that some of Langan's magnificent jade did not become part of the very foundations upon which Liyue Harbor now stands? It is conceivable that this ritual was transmitted in such a manner too.
Now, let's not let ourselves get carried away. For all its splendor, do not forget that, in the end, even Langan could not escape its heaven-sent fate. Alas, it is just a pity that the little creatures of this world may never again lift their eyes to the moon. But you, Geolord, now that you rule this realm, why take the trouble, not to mention the risk, to visit one who bears such profound guilt as I? Are you not afraid that you might be sullied by the curse of time that was laid upon me?
There is no risk to speak of. At least, not in comparison to that which you took when you defied the heavens all that time ago.
As I have stated, time and again, it was not I who defied the heavens. Geo-Lord, the ancient affairs of Langan have nothing to do with me, for I am but one of her deadly selves, severed before her demise. My name is not Zebai, but Zichao. Surely you did not take us for one and the same solely on the basis that we may all assume the form of white horses? Sorry to break it to you, but you seem to have found yourself the wrong white horse. Anyway, do tell me, what urgent matter brings you here?
Very well, then. I have come to ask for Zebai's shade.
Oh? So, the Geo-Lord has set his sights upon Zebai's human soul. And what is it that you intend to do with it?
今、世の中には変革の兆しが見え始めている。
Что? Почему он заговорил на японском?
影の月の牢獄が崩れゆく中、天候が変えろうとしているのだ。
Consequently, strange phenomena have manifested within Langan's former domain, leading to the earthly soul's reappearance as well. The last of the trio, the human soul, is in your possession.
Most intriguing.
My intention is to gather all three together, so that an old friend may finally make her return.
I must admit, it seems that some remarkable affairs are coming to pass in the outside world. Yet there is one thing you seem to have overlooked. Back in the day, it was you that freed me from that painting. And afterwards, I took up arms in your name. Together we first subdued Chenyu Vale, then brought peace to Mount Qingse. It was for this cause but now that the debt has been repaid, what cause have you to expect my aid?
Zebai and I have long been friends. Given not only that you were manifested from a corrupt desire within her divine form, but that you also possess a fragment of her soul, how can you purport to be the wrong white horse?
I think you'll find that we are now as separate and distinct as any two beings ever were. What once shone with radiant purity has long become dust. What you see is no longer what it was. Oh, great Lord of Geo, should this still be unclear to you, I bid you take your leave.
It seems that the fault lies in my own lack of consideration.
Wait! One moment, if you will. Should this not be your opportunity to propose a new contract? Even those puny mortals know how to haggle when striking their bargains. Should you, the famed god of contracts, not likewise strive for success through negotiation? Come now, enough with the posturing. It's time to name your price.
Very well. I had, in truth, prepared a new contract for your consideration.
I knew you would not come before me unprepared. Yet, you should know that I want for nothing, for I live in the mountains, carefree and untroubled. Occasionally, I even find sport in teasing the mortals who stumble into my presence.
Then why persist in telling them those ancient stories? I speak of what transpired before the sky collapsed and the earth sank into itself.
That is merely my way of passing the time. And what of it? Would any believe, much less remember, the ramblings of a mountain hermit?
Those tales have long since spread throughout the mortal realm.
Who?
Should my words prove insufficient, I invite you to see the world for yourself. To this end, I have found you a pair of trusty guides. The lantern rite is presently underway in Liyue, and should prove quite intriguing for you.
So this, then, is the contract you have prepared for me?
Indeed it is. Think of it as a contract for a one-day festive excursion.
Surely you do not hope to offer this in exchange for Tsubai's shade. The foundation of my very existence for a little excursion seems a little steep, wouldn't you say?
Why not see for yourself? You can always decide afterwards. The final determination, of course, shall...
Is that so? Then perhaps this deal might not be entirely off the table after all. Where then are these guides of which you speak?
Hey, it's Li! Oh, we've been looking for you everywhere. We thought you might have gone missing.
You're here.
So these are my guides. Well, well. They certainly look the part, I'll give you...
Guides?
Oh, you poor innocent little creatures. The benevolent Lord of Geo has sold you to me, which means that for the rest of this day, you belong to me.
Sold us to you? Just what have you gotten us into, Li?
The situation is not quite as dire as that would sound. I ask only that you accompany my Adeptus friend on a tour of Lea.
I would suspect that depends on how well you entertain me.
Entertain you?
Let us start with this Liyue harbor of which I have heard so much. Nowhere is quite so fascinating as a place teeming with little mortals.
How come this Adeptus sounds so different from what Paimon imagined? Okay, we'll take care of it. Get ready to find out why they call Paimon the best travel guide in all of Tibet. Look! We've arrived at Liyue Harbor. Not only is it Tibet's busiest port, it's also the beating heart of Liyue. So, dear Madam Adeptus, where would you like to go first?
With humble fare and wine to sip, in comfort clothed and soul at ease, one eats, and all the heart's ills cease.
So we're heading straight for the good stuff? Well, you're in luck, because Paimon's an expert when it comes to food. There are two main cooking styles in Liyue. Li cuisine, which is all about mountain delicacies, and Yue cuisine, which is centered on seafood. Oh, now Paimon's starting to drool. Yes, our only option is to go try them both. 2 meals back to back.
Both sound like excellent options to me. Are these the kind of establishments that most people might visit on a regular basis?
Not exactly. Both Li cuisine and Yue cuisine are known for their pricey ingredients. But don't you worry about that. Just think of it as Zhang Li's little treat. Come on, aren't you supposed to be pals with Hu Tao? I'm unsure we can afford to spend a little more of her mora at least. Hey, all Paimon wants is to provide our Adeptus with the best possible experience here. Don't you want that too?
Both certainly sound like worthy choices. Just now, though, I happened to see a porter pass this way. Where might individuals like him go to eat?
A hungry porter, huh? Yep. Nothing fancy schmancy there. Just tasty dishes made with simple ingredients in a variety of different styles. Oh, and the owner happens to be a good friend of ours, too.
One mean restaurant. Yes, even the name itself feels lively and down to earth. All right, let's make it our first stop.
Yippee! That's a great choice, too. Alrighty, let's head over there right away. Wamin Restaurant, here we come!
Ага. А где он? Еще бы помнить. Где-то на входе или... Вообще не помню, где он. Так, ну да, здесь где-то телепорт. Вот он, телепорт, он где-то неподалеку вроде должен быть. Да.
Xiangling, Chef Mel, we're here!
Oh, hello there. What a surprise to see you two. Welcome.
there, Traveler and Paimon. We're a little busy today, so grab a table while you still can. But I don't think I've met this lady before. Is she a new friend? You could say that. Oh, I see. Well, hey there. A friend of the Traveler's a friend of mine, too. Don't worry, we'll take good care of you. Just order whatever you want, it's on the house. By the way, I'm Zhangling. I cook here at Wanmin Restaurant. What's your name?
Miss Xiangling, have you ever heard of the White Horse Adeptus?
Of course. What about her?
I am her, and she is me.
Huh? You mean you're an Adeptus?
Oh, you young'uns crack me up. Come on, Xiangling. You've got to keep up with the times. Haven't you heard of cosplay? It's like a role-playing game where you dress up as famous characters and pretend to be them. Seriously, it's all the rage, and it looks like this young lady is quite the expert. Your friends sure keep their fingers on the pulse, huh, Traveler?
Wow, Dad. Didn't know you were so tuned in.
You gotta listen to our customers. Didn't I tell you to spend less time chasing after wild vegetables and more time making friends? You're even more out of touch than I am.
Hey, I like making friends too. Isn't that what I'm doing right now? Anyway, even if it is just a costume, is it alright if I still call you White Horse Adeptus?
Of course it's all right, because that's exactly who I am.
Okay. I can see you're really committed to the role. How about I call you the real White Horse Adeptus instead? In that case, you can call Paimon the real Traveler. You're right. You could have at least switched outfits.
Puny mortals. Nevertheless, I suppose it might be amusing to indulge in your little charade for a while at least.
All right, go grab yourselves a table. I'll come take your order in a bit.
Так, а где нам столик найти? А, там.
Hello. May I ask if Miss Xiangling and Chef Mao are here?
Yeah, they're just over there. Wait a sec. Aren't you? So, what would you like to... You're...
Hello, Miss Xiangling. It's me, Lu Xiangxiang, the one who broke some stuff here at your restaurant a few days ago. I just wanted you to know how sorry I am. I honestly don't know what came over me. Please.
Oh, it's you. You really gave me a fright that day, young lady. You didn't actually get food poisoning from our black-back perch stew, right?
Come on, Dad. She's come to say sorry. It's all right, Miss Lu. You must have been feeling a bit off that day. You're looking so much better now, though. Why don't you grab a table, too? This one's on the house.
No, I couldn't possibly.
Hey, it's totally okay. We all feel under the weather sometimes, especially when we're away from home. Go on. Yikes. Looks like all the tables are taken. Wanna come sit with us? We've got an extra seat over here. Thanks, guys. So what would you like to eat today? Feel free to order anything you like.
I should very much like to sample your renowned poisonous blackback perch stew.
It wasn't poisoned. That was all on me.
So that's one portion of blackback perch stew. How about you guys? Paimon wants... Sure thing. Looks like Paimon's having trouble making up her mind. Anyway, I guarantee you'll love it. Let me think. Well, since the blackback perch stew is on the spicier side, I guess it makes sense to balance it out with a serving of stir-fried shrimp. And since it's Lantern Rite season, you better try out the triple layered consomme and come and get it too! Those are our seasonal specialties. As for the carbs, since we've got a full table, how about some right at home? Along with our special chili mince cornbread buns. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. Then for dessert, I'll whip you up some Lucky Snow Delight. I just came up with it a few days ago. And wow! Sounds like quite the feast! Looks like Paimon's in luck today!
Am I the only one who thinks that's way too much?
Not at all. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. And to top it all off, our star dish, Adeptus Temptation. You should know that we don't often serve this here at Wanmin Restaurant. But since this is my first time cooking for the White Horse Adeptus, I'm pulling out all the stops. Okie dokie, just sit back and relax. I'll have your dishes out in no time.
Hold on. Did I just hear Miss Xiangling mention the White Horse Adeptus?
You did indeed. And you're looking right at her.
That's a joke, by the way. She's cosplaying.
Oh, I see. Phew, almost believed you there for a moment.
Tell me, little one, what business might you have with the White Horse Adeptus?
It's a long story. Basically, a while back, I took part in an archaeological dig over at the chasm. Our findings show that they date back to the era of Long Gone, an ancient nation whose people are said to have been the ancestors of some of the modern-day inhabitants of Chenyu Vale.
And why might such matters concern the White Horse Adeptus?
Because some of those relics not only seem to contain textual references to her, but even depictions of what she looked like. There have long been legends claiming that the White Horse Adeptus was a deity of that era, but there are plenty of other theories out there too. If I could just locate some more detailed records, I'm sure we'd be able to find out so much more.
So you're into history?
Well, to tell you the truth, I actually joined the archaeological team by sheer accident. But once I'd started down this path, I knew that I wanted to make something of myself. Recently, though, things seem to have taken a turn for the worse. Still can't believe I caused such a mess and even ended up hurting someone.
Oh, so you're considering becoming a martial artist now and—
No, I mean, they weren't seriously hurt. It was just a few scratches, and they let it go after my mother compensated them. Either way, my career's pretty much over. And even though both the victim and the Ministry of Civil Affairs say they won't be pursuing the matter any further, my father says he's going to punish me according to our family rules.
Family rules?
Yeah, he's decided to ground me. I'll have to return to Chaoying Village after Lantern Rite, and goodness knows when I'll be allowed to leave again.
Wow, that's harsh. Sounds like the kind of thing only rich
We're not exactly rich, though. All we own are a few tea fields in Chaoying Village and a guest house in Liyue Harbor.
A guest house? It isn't Baiju Guest House by any chance?
Yep, he's my grandfather. So, you've heard of the guest house before?
Small world, huh? Come to think of it, didn't Boss Lo mention something about hoping that the White Horse Adeptus would show up and let her divine power be known? Sure, but Paimon's guessing this wasn't exactly what he had in mind.
Little one, it sounds to me that your family is rather well off after all. What then drew you to archaeology? Why subject yourself to such unnecessary hardships?
Even if I stayed at home, there's no guarantee I'd lead a nice, easy life. Just look at my father. Recently, my grandfather put him in charge of the guest house, and he came up with a bunch of ideas right away, starting with changing its name. That didn't turn out well, though. My grandfather yelled at him for days, even calling him a bad son, and they still haven't let it go.
Oh! Paimon thinks we might have heard about that too.
Long story short, being dependent on others is never fun. You just end up being completely under their thumb. That's why I want to make it on my own out here, no matter how hard it is. After all, as the saying goes, to rise above others, one must endure the hardest of hardships. What's so funny about that?
You poor, innocent little creatures never fail to amuse me. To think you would endure all manner of hardships in your brief time on this mortal plane, and I would have thought that the wiser path would be to simply roam this world as I do.
Huh?
Tell me, what is it that you truly delight in? Archaeology? Martial arts? Tea planting? Or perhaps the keeping of a guest house?
What I delight in?
Yes! Surely there must be something you don't find quite so exhausting. Whatever delights you should not feel like a burden.
But do things like that really exist?
Of course! Take Miss Xiangling, for instance. I defy you to detect even a hint of hardship on her face when she wields her walking spatula. So, since it seems you are resolved to tread the rocky path, you should strive with all your might to pursue that which brings you delight.
You mean, like cosplay?
I suppose. You might.
Looks like the White Horse Adeptus is really getting into her role.
I think I get what you mean then. Maybe I should have a chat with Miss Xiangling before I head home.
Okay, everyone. Sorry to keep you waiting. Here's... Wow. It all smells so good.
Oh, finally! I get to try that famous poisonous stew.
Hey! Didn't you hear what Shang said? It wasn't the stew. If anyone's to blame, it's that other you. What's up?
How fiercely this mortal fare burns upon the tongue! Most satisfying as poisonous stews go. So, where to now?
Oh, there's plenty of entertainment options in Liyue. Paimon will tell you that. The locals like to drink tea, walk their pets, play chess, watch operas, attend storytelling performances.
Storytelling performance?
You know, like listening to people telling stories. They're usually based on old Liyue legends, just like their operas. Stuff like The Divine Damsel of Devastation, Through the Eyes of a Dragon, or The Sanctification of Tao Do.
What about the story of the bright moon that sits in the sky above us?
Paimon doesn't think she's heard that one. Still, the moon does come up quite a lot. It's even in the name itself. The Yue in Liyue actually means moon. Since we're on the subject, you like telling stories yourself, right? Why don't we go check it out?
In that case, I'll have to trouble the two of you to lead the way.
Awesome! Let's go! Third round knockout, here we come!
Так, нам дали какой-то рецепт. Я думаю, что, наверное, на этом мы с вами закончим на сегодня, потому что еще 2 целых будет, наверное, слишком много. 2... как это назвать? 2 места посещать, в общем, с ней. Молитвы уже больше мы сегодня не сделаем. Ежедневки я прошла, задания мы продвинули, но в принципе я считаю, что очень даже неплохо. Давайте, наверное, на этом закончим. Ну или хотя бы давайте подойдем поближе к месту. То что-то мы как-то далеко ушли. Я думала, она поведет их сейчас, Паймон, туда, где обычно Джун Ли сидит. Ну, кстати, вот. Нет, это немножко все-таки другое место. Сколько здесь голосов. Ладно. Ребята, спасибо, что посмотрели. Ставьте лайк, если видео вам понравилось. Пишите комментарии. Особенно пишите, кто из кого в этой компании моей можно собрать нормальную группу, учитывая скилл. Ну или более-менее нормальную. Хотя бы из того, что есть. Вот. Ну и обязательно приходите еще. Пока-пока.